Hi everyone, and you are welcome to Attributes Special Methods lecture. Assume that you have a dummy class in which there are two instance attributes, x and y. After that, you defined an object from this dummy class, and you decided to print object.z. It's clear that this z attribute is not available in this class, and in this case you will get an error. So why you will get this error? And what happens beyond the scene when we want to set or get an attribute? This is what we will learn about in this lecture. So let's get started. In this lecture, you will understand what attributes special methods are. After that, I'll show you a list of the available attributes special methods, and we will learn how to override them. And in the end, I'll end up this lecture by a quick summary. So, what are attributes special methods? Simply, these methods are the methods that are get called when you want to get, set, or delete an object attribute value. And from this definition, we can understand that these methods can be overridden in order to add pre-processing logic when we want to get or set or delete object attribute value. Now let's see what the available attributes special methods are. In this table, I'm showing you the three methods that belong to this category. And it's clear that we have getAttr, setAttr, and delAttr. Now let's talk about the first one, which is getAttr, and it takes two parameters, which are self, the object itself, and name, which means the name of the attribute that I want to get. This method defines the behavior for when the method getAttribute is called with an object of your class for an attribute that's not defined in your class. And this is quite important, because if the attribute is already predefined, this method getAttr will not be called. And because it should return the value of the attribute, therefore this method must return a value. The next method, which is setAttr, and it's clear that it takes three parameters, which is the object itself, the name of the attribute that we want to set, and the value. Actually, this method defines the behavior for when the function setAttr is called with an object of your class in order to set a value for an attribute, or when we want to set an attribute value using the dot operator. So there are two cases in this case, with dot operator and with setAttr function. The last method, which is delAttr, and it takes only two parameters, which are the object itself and the name of the attribute that we want to delete. And this method defines the behavior for when the function delAttr is called with an object of your class. And what I need you to know also that both setAttr and delAttr don't return any value. Now we know the definitions of this method. Let's move to Jupyter Notebook in order to see some real examples to grasp exactly how and when these methods are get called.